Hi, my name is Trey. I am a financial planner and investment advisor with TC Wealth Management and Q-Trade Advisor. A financial planner helps people just achieve their goals in life. So let's say you, during the course of somebody's life, there's a lot of decisions that has a big impact on the outcomes. So whether it's when you can retire, how much to save, getting insurance, protecting those people around you, planning in case something happens, all of these things can have dire consequences if you don't plan for them. And I help people make better decisions to plan for these type of things.
I'm Lauren Meyer, and I'm a business advisory team lead at Affinity Credit Union. I've been with Affinity going on 10 years, so just about 10 years in June. I lead a team of 9 employees who help our business members with any of their business needs. So that includes various things like self-check deposits, paying their employees, and moving money around through our customer automated funds transfer system, managing and administering our business online banking platform, and assisting our business lenders in providing commercial lending to our members.
My name is Angie Desnomie. I'm the Vice President of MLCN Investment Management Corporation. I have been with the corporation for 9 years. The starting role and position here is I started out as a finance clerk and eventually promoted to finance manager position, then the acting controller, and now in my current role as Vice President of Finance and Administration. MLCN Investment Management Corporation oversees business operations for Muskeg companies, which is on behalf of our sole shareholder and of course who created the company is Muskeg Lake Cree Nation. MLCN Investment Management Corporation is responsible to oversee all Muskeg owned business entities, which include retail operation and commercial properties here, specifically on the urban reserve located in the southern industrial area in Saskatoon, and that's where our main office is located.
My name is Anika, Mysha, and I'm an assistant branch manager at RBC 8th Street. Royal Bank of Canada is one of the largest banks here in Canada, and we help people with all sorts of finances, their personal banking, business banking, and their investment needs.
So an average day or week looks very different depending on the day, which is what I really love about this role. Much of my time is spent evaluating our current processes and systems and working with my team and other departments and how to make our days more efficient and how to make our business lives easier. So I guess in a nutshell, lots of conversations, lots of meetings, which I love because not only do I get to meet new people, I get to build some great relationships along the way. I love working with my team to look for ways to find efficiencies and create a better member experience. I think our team has the ability to provide so much value to our members, so we're constantly looking for ways to do things differently and make a difference in our members' lives. So we're not just here to process transactions. We want to be able to make a difference and help our members meet their financial goals.
Some of my primary responsibilities in this day-to-day, they could be changing and different, where I'm primarily responsible for ensuring that the administration and the financial accounting policies are maintained and accurate. We ensure compliance with other regulations and policies within the province. And a lot of times I do in my role have to assess financials for the companies, and that's, we have a number of different companies that I have to review income and expense reports. I do collaborate a lot with our team. We are a smaller team, but we're a growing company. Where communication is definitely important. It takes a lot of problem solving and detailed oriented work to resolve some issues that could come up.
So as an assistant branch manager, I have 8 employees directly reporting to me. I do their goal setting, I help them in any way that I can. I discuss their goals and help them on how to achieve it. And then every week we do weekly goal settings to see where they are, how can I help them achieve their goals and targets. We do training sessions, we do one-on-one coaching, and I also help open the branch, I help close the branch. I do scheduling for all the employees. I help them if they need help with clients to do overrides, and help my branch manager with things she might need.
From an education perspective, I went to school in England, and then I went to college and did accounting. So I wanted to become a forensic accountant, so like tracking money laundering and terrorist financing, things like that. And then I moved to Canada, and I would have had to retake a bunch of classes to do that, and I didn't enjoy it enough. So I went into work for one of the big banks and got my licensing for mutual funds and stuff, and was kind of amazed by this world of wealth management. And I knew exactly where I wanted to go. And then I moved over to the credit union system and just took course after course after course, exam after exam to get my CFP, so my Certified Financial Planning designation, my Chartered Investment Management designation, and then I moved over to the wealth management side. So my advice would be to make sure that you get the right education, that you're not just getting the bare minimum to be able to call yourself an advisor. I think it's very dangerous if you start giving advice when you don't know enough yourself. So make sure you go work for a reputable firm that will put the time and effort into training you to become a fully fledged planner.
I knew out of high school, I knew that I really liked math and numbers, but I also loved people. So in going through my options at the University of Saskatchewan, Edwards School of Business seemed like the best fit at the time. I also really hated science classes in high school, so this was one of the only programs that didn't have science classes as a requirement. As I was in university, I knew that I needed a source of income, and I worked at Co-op at the time, but I figured it would be best to align my employment and my schooling just to get the most value out of both. So I started applying at various financial institutions in the city, Affinity being top priority because I was already a member, so I was familiar with their values and their service.
So for a high school student who wants to get into banking, they can start as a client advisor, which in other words is a teller. And if they want to move up to a banking advisor position, they have to write their mutual funds exam, which is the IFIC. And once they do that, they have to write then 2 more exams, FP1 and PFSA. And from there, they can become a financial advisor. And from a financial advisor, they can then become an assistant branch manager. Or if they want to go somewhere else, more investments, more lending, they can do that too. One thing that's important to be in banking and to be in a management position is first you have to be willing to continue education. That is a big part because in banking, no matter which direction you want to move, you have to keep taking exams, keep getting different designations. For me, what I do enjoy being an ABM and some skills that I learned on the job that I can take back home is definitely my leadership skills, because before this role, I was never in a leadership position, never in a management. I did do volunteer work where I had leadership, but not in a job. And I find this very rewarding when my employees do well and I can see that they're happy, they're proud of themselves. That makes me proud. That's something that I enjoy and I take back home. That today one of my employees, she had an amazing day. She was so happy, and just celebrating their successes, what they achieved, and recognizing them. That's something that I do enjoy a lot, and that's something that I guess that's my reward in this position.
I can't make decisions for my clients, but I give them all the information so that they can try to make the best decision. It's allowing people to see the consequences of their actions, not just today. So basically, if you're going to make a decision, I can tell you what that decision could look like and could impact you 20, 30 years down the line, versus what it looks like today, which is all that you and I see in our personal lives. We just see the now, and like, this is how I feel right now, is that I can help you see the bigger picture.
I love working with my team to look for ways to find efficiencies and create a better member experience. I think our team has the ability to provide so much value to our members, so we're constantly looking for ways to do things differently and make a difference in our members' lives. So we're not just here to process transactions. We want to be able to make a difference and help our members meet their financial goals.
But my oldest client, they were by no means bad with money. They didn't understand, they were scared of investing. And by coaching them through it and helping them make the right decisions, they're now on a trajectory that they'll retire multi-millionaires, purely from that little switch of understanding that their money needs to work for them.
I would say take advantage of the opportunities in front of you, even if it's slightly outside your comfort zone or you feel like the timing's not perfect. Maybe you don't feel like you're 100% ready. I've definitely experienced the most growth by taking advantage of opportunities that make me feel slightly uncomfortable at first. If you fall flat on your face, there's definitely a learning experience or the ability to grow in those challenging situations.
There's very few areas that you can genuinely, truly change somebody's life. So you think of doctors and things like that. And this is added to that list. you can make a huge impact and change the complete trajectory of somebody's financial life.